Okay, welcome back. How's it going, everybody? Holy moly, insert joke about not seeing you for a year. How the hell is it going? Go and fix everything up here. Hang on a sec, chat. All right, there we go. How's it going? How's it going? Hello. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm back from my winter break, and yeah, we're just gonna go back swinging, and yeah, we're just gonna go and see what we gotta do here. Just put that up because we got a bunch of stuff to do, chat. We got a bunch of things to do. Well, not really. We only have to do the one thing and the one thing only. Just gonna I'll be the one to admit that. But with that said, there are things that I want to do today. There's a thing that I want to do, and for those who are not aware, For those who are unaware, I had a video quite a while ago, back in 2021. I put up a tier list about Genshin, about a lot of the Genshin characters that were released around that time. When I made that list, it was approximately... When I made that list, it was around the time when both Raiden and Kokomi were brand new. That's how long ago that was. Around September, October-ish. And I want to do another tier list. And yeah, the only thing we're gonna do now is just switch on over to the tier list, and then we shall see what we need to do. And by this point, there's already been quite a lot of characters released between that time and then today. And the only ones we're gonna focus on today is just the characters such as all the way up until Scaramouche and Faruzan. Those are the only two characters that we'll be doing. Before my time, it was the dark ages of Genshin. It was definitely that. It was definitely around that time. In fact, if I recall correctly, it was around that time when that big effing what do you call it? That one controversy happened. Yes, of course, we're gonna be doing Scaramouche. We're gonna be doing Faruzan. Take that as you will. Yeah, you can take that as you see it. And yes, I do mean it. And yes, I may or may not be meaning it that way. Hey, how's it going, Emil? How's it going? I'm currently trying to get things up and running here. And if we have time, I'm thinking about doing after we do the tier list, I'm thinking about playing a couple games of the invocation. Trying hard and falling to get to FOMO from Honkai. Only a few days until the event ends. Need Hersher of Thunder Red Edition. Damn, is it really then that far off? Damn. Damn. Don't mind doing Faruzan, but I have my reservations about Scaramouche. I know. Right. Let's go ahead and get that up and running. Sure. Yeah, this one. Why are there duplicates of this character? Of two of these characters, actually. Well, I posted better than nothing. All right. I mean, it's the only one I could find right here. Kind of sucks, but that'd be how it do. Only did one of the 4 missions to unlock her. Right. And the only thing I'll have in the background is just music. So why don't we go crank that up a bit? Like maybe right around here. And I do have the game in the background because not only do I want like some background music, but I also want to get to the character like as quickly as possible. Because I do want to show off what the character looks like. So I guess as I have that, I may as well go and Get to the character archive here. Five days left. What you been up to for the past 2 weeks, I think? I've been pre-farming Hutao mats. Mostly been doing my own thing. I've been trying to, grind for Mass Effect 2. You know, like, just trying to harvest, resources from planets and stuff. I only managed to do only, one galaxy because, I've mostly been pretty busy. Like, even during my break, I've been pretty busy. Mostly just trying to, get videos up and running, and then trying to plan out exactly what content I want to put out for YouTube. And like I said before, I do have things in the background, such as, well, I mean, I don't, do I really want to go and talk about it right now, actually? Don't forget about the Nikkei roll call. Missed comment, by the way. Yeah, you said game keeps crashing at the story and haven't even finished part 1 out of 3. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Weird though, because because whenever I play Honkai Impact, I don't even encounter any crashes, whether it's on mobile or PC. But then again, it has been a while since I played it on mobile, because the last time I played Honkai Impact on mobile, it was back on my old phone, the iPhone 6, yeah. So it definitely wasn't an optimal way of playing that game, so to speak. Okay, it's okay. Need, yeah, just right around here. Okay, so there's that, and now let's go ahead and get to a YouTuber mode, shall we? I know. It might sound a little annoying. It's slightly annoying, but you know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Like you seen it from other YouTube content creators. I'm sure this won't be that much different. Wanted to try a new game, Eversoul, but then I saw it was turn-based autoplay crap. Boy, did I get a lot of Honkai characters as a returnee. Really? Did you now? You actually, funny enough, over my break, I was playing a game called High on Life, and look, I know that the game is created by the guy who also did Rick and Morty, and I was not a fan of Rick and Morty at all. Like, I mean, at first I kind of was. I mean, I never even seen the show, but I expressed some level of interest behind the game. But then the fan base turned out to be a completely different thing, and it's what severely turned me off from watching Rick and Morty, or at least anything from Justin Roiland, because I figured that in anything that he would work on, he would, like, the fan base would follow in droves. And High on Life was certainly one of those games where if you enjoyed the Rick and Morty humor, you definitely find some enjoyment with High on Life. As for myself, I won't lie to you. I was sitting for a third of the game, for a third of the entire game. I'm sitting here like, please just stop. Like a third of the time, the time that I tried to play that game, like it was what's the best way to describe it? It's like enragingly annoying. Like it was I was absolutely like I don't think I've ever felt this way for a game in a long time. Like it was infuriatingly annoying. That's what it is. Like that's more or less how I felt about High on Life, because the thing is, the game isn't entirely bad, because I did enjoy the gameplay aspects of High on Life, because the game itself is it's only okay. Like, it's honestly just it's just a very okay game. Like, I like the gameplay. I like the fact that it combines ideas from other games. It just tries to like make something new out of it. Well, I mean, I guess that's not a good way of describing it. It's more like the these ideas are familiar, but it at least takes advantage of what the abilities have. Like that's the one thing I can at least appreciate. And the visuals, I mean, it's good. It's good. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not good. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's only okay. I can actually tolerate the visuals a teeny bit. But the story, and then the characters, and then the humor, especially the humor, they were not my cup of tea at all. I'm certain that that's the point. That is definitely the point of High on Life. There aren't that many like good characters, so to speak. Even the main characters, like, well, I mean, mute, but there really isn't much of a personality with the main character either. And the humor, I can't help but feel that I've seen this kind of humor before, and even when like every time I play that game, I always think of Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I thought that Bad Fur Day did this kind of humor better, the kind of meta humor better compared to High on Life, and that's just a personal opinion here. And I actually played through Conker's Bad Fur Day once. Granted, it was about a couple of years ago, but I did play it, and I enjoyed the humor in that game. Granted, the gameplay could use a little bit of refining, but overall, it was a pretty good time. Whereas with High on Life, even down, it's funny that I mentioned Bad Fur Day, because the visuals really remind me of Bad Fur Day, from the big googly eyeballs and the like. And honestly, wait, you don't like Rick and Morty? Not real. I mean, it's not that I don't like Rick and Morty. It's just that the fan base turns me off from watching Rick and Morty. It's kind of like, here, it's like this. I'm certain that if someone were to be wanted to get into Genshin Impact, but then they hear about, oh, the fan base is like so super entitled and stuff like that, then that would kind of turn them off from attempting to play Genshin. Now, granted, it's not exactly within the same ballpark, but that's likely the best comparison I could give regarding my interest in Rick and Morty. It's not because it's like super popular or anything like that. I just don't like the fan base, and because of that, I kind of don't like Rick and Morty like in that respect. And look, and throughout the entire game, when I was trying to find something of value, I'm just here like, I've seen reviews of High on Life, they were being dished out from like 8 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s. Like, I even saw one reviewer give it a 10 out of 10. And I'm just sitting here as the game was wrapping up. I sat there thinking to myself, what am I missing here? Like, is it really something I'm missing here, or am I like crazy here? I don't know. Maybe it's not the game for me. Maybe that's the case. Because the thing is, I can see Rick and Morty fans going going crazy for a game like this. I could definitely see that. It's not that it's irredeemable garbage, because there are some elements of High on Life that I can at least respect. I can at least respect the fact that there's this consistent vision for this game, and as far as I'm aware, it hasn't been compromised. Rick and Morty fanbase turns you away from the show, but Genshin fanbase doesn't turn you away from the game. To be fair, I played the game even before then. Like, again, I did say that I played the game within the first week or so, and it was before, way before the fan base became as big as it is right now. Like, y'all gotta understand that. So if anything, Genshin didn't really annoy me as much, because I was part of the because I did play the game sometime before it got way like much bigger. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. All right, let's see here. I don't know. Honestly, High on Life, it's a decent game, but it's definitely not a game for me. Like, that much I will say. Right, so let's go ahead and fire up. Oh, speaking of a kooky game, a Paradigm was hilarious. Paradigm. Paradigm. Oh. Oh God. An adventure game. Well, fairly recent, or recent in the sense that it's been 6 years since the game came out. All right. Well, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and fire up the tier list, shall we? All right. I think right here should be just fine. All right. Yeah, right there. Right there. All right. All right. So, today I will be doing a tier list for Genshin Impact, and the last time I did a tier list for Genshin was back in 2.1 when the Raiden Shogun and Hakomi were both brand new to the game. That's how long ago it was. It was back in either September or October 2021. I might want to recheck it later just to be absolutely certain. And yeah, like ever since that time, lots of other characters have cropped up in within that time frame, from Shenhe to Yaemiko and Ayato. So I want to update this tier list just to reflect on how exactly I feel with these characters. Some things might change. Some things in the time that I have made that tier list, I'm certain that my thoughts and feelings for the characters have changed in some way, be it drastic or something that's pretty minimal. That's pretty minimal. So that's the goal here. I want to know if what I feel about these characters have changed in between then, and then compare them to the new characters that we received in that time. So this will be a little bigger. Yeah, so this list will be slightly bigger. I have no doubt in my mind that the video would be a little longer than the last one. Just a teeny bit though. That is, it depends on how how I edited this video and stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. And what better way to start it off with Albedo? Right. Albedo is a character that I don't think my thoughts and feelings have changed with Albedo. I still think that in comparison to here, I suppose that in comparison to I suppose, like, my thoughts and feelings haven't really changed all that much with Albedo. Like, honestly though, like, I still think that his outfit is like, well, I mean, I guess, like, in the time that I have made the video, I've almost come around the fact that the outfit looks a little better than I remember it being. Though again, though, although I think I remember saying that the hair was an issue. Like, it isn't as fluffy as what his art would deem it to be. Just kind of sucks, but I suppose that it's better to have one thing wrong with him than having nothing wrong with him at all. Than having like majority of things wrong with him. More like it. So my bad. And in terms of although I will say though, when it comes to story, I think that I've come around to appreciate him a little more. And there are some things that are being set up with him that's a little more intriguing compared to how I felt about him in the past. So so I'm a little more positively receptive towards him. I think like my opinion about him hasn't really changed all that much, but I do think that that I feel that he's a little better compared to how I rated him in the past. I don't know if I put him up as a B or a C, but I think just for the purposes of this particular tier list here, hang on a moment. By the way, did you see the Honkai characters I got are Carol from Return eShop, Hersher from Human Ego, Evil Bronya, and the bob-cut blue-haired girl. Also, another missed comment about an error. Oh, look at this crap that happens right now. Honkai has encountered an error and must close. Unity 2017. I hate that when it happens. Aloy still trash though? We'll get there. We'll get there. You know of the Cloud Retainer leak? She looks like Fuhua. Well, I mean, I did see the, well, let's just say that, the font, like, I'll put it this way. The next area that we shall go to, Fontaine, has appeared before me in a dream. And the only thing I will say is, wow, that is such a vivid dream. Like, that's so big. Oh my god. It's it's honestly like the biggest I've ever seen. Oh my god. Like that is it's honestly a little too much to take in. And what has appeared before me, woof. Woof. All I will say about that for now. So, with that said, I think the most appropriate way of ranking Albedo will likely be either the B or the C tier. I don't remember if I put him on C or B. I actually don't remember all that much because, you know, it has been a while since I've updated that tier list. So I'd probably say for now, I'll put him on B. I think that's where I'm going to put him on. By the way, before anyone makes any comments here, I probably should have prefaced this by saying this. The tier list that I'm making right now is not based on combat, not based on anything about meta or viability or anything like that, but it's based on how I feel about the character, what in terms of personality, in terms of story, in terms of character design, lots of superfluous stuff. And that's more or less how I'm approaching this tier list. It's nothing combat related. Okay, well, it might be combat related. However, it's not the main focus. The main focus is just based on looks and how I feel about the character overall in terms of story and aesthetics. Basically all there is to it. So, example, Aloy. Oh, Aloy, you are such a punching bag. It's not funny. It is absolutely not funny that you're this big of a punching bag. Honestly, it is not funny. Like, it's absolutely... What do I even say about you, Aloy? What could I say? I mean, look at you. Alright. Well, where do I start? So, I've never played any of the Horizon games at all. Like, I never even touched a single game from the PS4. Like, I don't even own a PS4, but I have heard that Horizon Zero Dawn is on PS4, is on PC, and it would not surprise me if its sequel would receive a PC port or just or is it's going to receive a PC port, or it has already, or it has already done that. In fact, let me go and check that out. Like, I need to verify this for myself. That is the wrong one, game. That's the wrong one. I actually don't remember if this game's even. Okay, there is no plans made for a PC port of Horizon Forbidden West, but it would not surprise me if there's going to be a PC port later down the line. With that said, however, Aloy, I have no idea why, but the transition from the game all the way up to Genshin doesn't really it really says nothing to me at all. Like, I have, like, in terms of the design, it's like I don't think it translated well from where she came from. And story, what story? Like, there's absolutely nothing. I mean, the only thing I mean, I just don't feel anything for Aloy at all. And with that said, I mean, it's gonna feel a little unfair because she's a guest character. But to be quite honest, I want to put her on either C or D. And all of this is without mentioning gameplay. Her gameplay, you could, I mean, I've already proven in the past that you can make her work, but it's going to be super difficult to get all the pieces lined up. So in that regard, honestly, yeah, I think putting her on D makes the most sense to me. I mean, if it was a crossover character that I really feel, that I have, like, deep feelings about, my opinion would definitely change. But since this is a character that I don't really have much of an affinity towards, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to put her on D. Yeah, I'm immediately putting her on D. Like, it sucks, but that be how I do sometimes. It really do be how it really do. It really do. All right, next one we have Amber, one of the first characters that we meet up in the first chapter. Huh. Okay. What do I feel about her? She should be all the way at the bottom. There she is. Okay, Amber, let's see. It's a good thing we are looking at the uncensored outfit. But I don't think it really means much, though. Amber's great? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I like her outfit. I really do. I think that she is I think that she's adorable. Like she is one of the first. She's one of the first characters we've met in our adventure, and I feel that she left a bit of an impact towards the fan base, because otherwise she wouldn't be as remembered as she is today. It's just too bad her gameplay is kind of trash. It's kind of trash. Not as bad as Aloy, but I feel that the game design for Genshin has changed so radically. It's hard to justify using her nowadays. But with that said, I'm glad that she's the first character that we meet up with. I'm kind of happy about that. So with that said, I mean, in terms of story impact, I mean she is there. She's definitely there. But I really do like her design. I really do like her personality. Like, inoffensive, but very cute. Very cute. So, I suppose, with that said, I'm going to put her on A. I'm going to put her on A just based solely on her design alone. Right. Next up, we got Ayaka. She was definitely she was definitely in that tier list I made a while back, and I don't remember what her placement was, but I remember her being up there somewhere. Like, it was certainly either S. It was either S or A. It was one of those. It was one of those positions right there. Again, it has been a while, so forgive me for not remembering like immediately. Sony wanted a forced collaboration for crossplay. That's what happens. Yeah, no, I've heard about it. Like, it's either because Sony wanted special treatment if they wanted to do if they wanted crossplay. That'd be how it do sometimes. Right, Ayaka. So this might sound a little biased because when I did that free-to-play account some while back, I definitely felt, well, I mean, this was before I did that free-to-play account. The only thing that I did, I thought of her as being pretty good. Like, in terms of design, I like it. Personality, it's a little dry, but it's not something that's that I would absolutely hate her on. Like, it's cute. It's kind of cute. And in terms of story, no, I mean, I guess even with story, like, it's only okay. But I did like her character quest. That one I kind of like a lot, especially towards the end. Ayaka is A tier based on all of her aspects. Maybe. And then after, like, sometime when I did when I was playing it through my free to play account, I definitely think that at this very moment that I might be a little biased, but I'm thinking about sticking her onto A. Though I do think that compared to Amber, I believe that she's on the higher end of A. Or if I put her on S, maybe like on the lower end of S. It's one or the other, but I'm feeling A. I think A for Ayaka. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna put her right up here, just slightly just above Amber. That's what we're gonna do. And next up, we got ourselves Barbara. Barbara. This was already after. Yeah. Yeah, this was sometime after. Yeah, when I did the list, it was sometime after the summer event. So I got a thing or two to say about this. Okay, let's see. All right, so Barbara, you should be down here somewhere, right? There you are. Okay, so she's got 2 outfits right now. So I think it's fair. I think it's fair that if we're going to rank everyone, we're going to have to rank them with whatever costumes they have, whatever outfits they have, whatever they have wearing at the moment, whether it's sold by MiHoYo or just via game updates and stuff like that. So I'm still in that regard, I'm still gonna stick Amber to the to A tier because even with the censored outfit that she received, it's still okay. It's still okay. I got Aichan, but Mommy and Honkai. Is Hyperion Eye good? Got her unsurprisingly. I would not know because I don't think I even have her. All right. Well, I'll admit this. She is cute, but I think in a different way. But I think that cuteness I feel hits a little different compared to Amber. I feel that this is a character checklist. That's what I kind of feel like. There's got to be an idol-like character in this gacha game that we have here. It's not a bad thing to do checklists. Make no mistake about that. But I feel that we've gotten better designed characters after, especially after Barbara, and especially after the tier list that I did back way back when. Maxer's waifu. Oh no. I mean, okay, now you're making it seem like I'm gonna shit on shit on someone's character. Then this is gonna suck though, because I do think that she is absolutely adorable. It's just that, I mean, she's fine. She's fine. Well, personally, I think she's just fine. So with that said, I think it's safe to say that she belongs in either B or C. Nah, I think B. I think B. B should be just fine. B for Barbara. That's what it is. All right, Bennett time. All right, time for Bennett. I don't really. I mean, I will admit, it's not a character that I think of. I mean, here's the thing. Let's just get this out of the way. Bennett is absolutely broken when he was introduced, and he kind of is nowadays. Okay, come on. Okay, y'all know I'm not. Okay, y'all know I'm joking, right? Y'all know I'm joking. All right, let's go talk about Beto, shall we? Okay, let's go bring up Beto. Let's go bring up Beto. All right, where is she? Hey there, Nin the Spy. How's it hanging? Nice of you to drop by. And yes, to be honest, I don't mind Amber Mains in co-op. Amber Mains are a different breed, and I mean that in the best way possible. Okie doke, Beto. Being triple S tier. Still refuse to use Bennett to this day, but still overuse Ganyu. Okay, well, here's the thing. Beto is, when I started playing this game, I've always wanted Beto, and it wouldn't be until the year, I'd probably say around the time when, damn, how long ago was it? It was around the time when it was around Chinese New Year that I finally got Beto. Through, one free, it was through that event where you get one free 4-star, and I chose Beto. Well, I mean, because I've always wanted her, and I'm glad I did, because I actually liked her gameplay a lot. It's I absolutely loved that Guilty Gear-esque outfit that she has going on here. I absolutely am in love with it. I love her personality. In terms of story, unfortunately, I mean, I will admit, I don't think she makes that big of an impact. The only thing I could think of is just her her involvement in the Inazuma storyline. But I mean, considering that you're in the Inazuma storyline, it ain't exactly like that hard to be the best part of the storyline, in my opinion. Beto was the most powerful character until the Fire Nation attacked, meaning I pulled Yoimiya. Not believing in Sunfire Ganyu. And yeah, I honestly, I love her. I love her personality. I like a lot of things about her. So that's a very easy top tier for me. With that said, however, I feel that ever since Beto, I feel that there are other characters out there that I have like a better affinity for. I'll talk about those characters when we get to them. I still have a special place in my I still have a special place for Beto in my heart, though. I really do. I really do feel that way. And with that said, let me see. I think she belongs. She definitely belongs here, but I don't know if she belongs in SS. I absolutely have no idea here. Maybe once we fill out the tier list a little more, we might get better. We might have a better understanding of where Beto is. For now, I'll put her on S, but I do think that she belongs on the higher end of S. That's what I feel so far. This might change like over as we move along with the tier list. So, with that said, now we get to Beto. Ignore that happened. Now we get to Bennett. As I said before, he was definitely a broken character back then. He still kind of is now. But I feel that as someone who used Bennett almost exclusively once I got him, I feel like that I've been too over reliant with Bennett. That's what I kind of feel. So I made the decision that once I got C6 Bennett, I decided that I'm just gonna go and use him and see where that takes me. And to be quite honest with you, once I filled out my roster of characters to use, I feel that I don't need Bennett as much as I need to anymore. I will still use, granted, I'll still use Zhongli because, Zhongli is Zhongli. But the time of Bennett impact, for me at least, is something that I'll have to let go at some point in the future. I know that I'll be screwing. I knew for a fact that I will be screwing myself out of some like team compositions and the like. Like I can't use Bennett for just to use with Eula anymore. So there's that. But I do feel that I've come up with better positions for Bennett to be useful in, such as using him in a Diluc team comp with Layla and Kazuha. And there's some experimentations I've got going on like in the background as well. So there's that at least, and I can use him with my Nahida team as well. So I at least have there are some possibilities here left out in the open. So, and in terms of looks for Bennett, he looks good. He looks good. Something befitting of an adventurer. That's something y'all got to keep in mind. Like he really does have the adventurous look compared to a lot of other characters out there. Like it either feels like cosplay or it feels like something that it doesn't look like it's combat ready. Granted, this also doesn't look like it's combat ready, but I can definitely see the adventurous aspect of Benny here. So, with that said, Beta was the last version. 1.0. 4-star I got, and it was from the shop. Last one was Shongyun from the first Lancer ride. Need better artifacts for her. There's no such thing as power creep in Genshin, but I feel like she's being power creeped by Yoimiya and my Hyper Bloom team. I don't know if I should get Elysia if I already have her Hersher form. You could if you want. You could. I don't know. Like honestly though, like the Hershers are like OP anyway, so you may as well just get them while you can, right? So as it stands, I think that I'm gonna put Bennett on. If I'm gonna put him on A, it's gonna be on the lower end. So I think. No, wait. Would that really make sense though? You know what? I'm gonna put him on. I definitely feel something more compared to Barbara. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put him between Albedo and Barbara. Yeah, B for Bennett. B for Bennett. Okay, Chongyun. Okay, there's definitely something I do want to say about Chongyin here. He should be around here. There he is. All right, so Chongyin. I said before that I am not a fan of his pants. I'm not a fan of his pants at all. Like, there's a reason why these pants went out of style in the 90s. Hell, even in the 90s, they were still considered outdated. So yeah, I'm not exactly a fan of his pants. That said, though, when I did my first Genshin reaction video with my mom, she did point out a couple things here and there, and I do think that this should be something that it's an outfit that I respect a little more compared to what I think about back when I first did my tier list. Now, do I think that it's significantly better compared to last time? No, of course not. But I do feel that Chongyun is a little better compared to how I perceived him first. Chongyun and Dory have the Magi pants. Uh-huh. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I mean, I will say this. The outfit does look comfortable to sleep in. It does look comfortable. Him and his onesie. Got that Kingdom Hearts drip. Okay. And then story, I mean, the only thing I remember him through is just an event or two and that hangout and then the hangout that he did. Then the spy. Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. And yeah, I really do appreciate that. Thank you. So as it stands for Chongyin. Something tells me I might need to I know for a fact that there's some fans of Chongyin out there, but as for myself, okay. I like him a little better than Barbara. I like him a little better than Barbara, but I don't think it's better than Bennett or Albedo. I don't think he's ever actually made a mainline story appearance, has he? I could be wrong. But I know for a fact but in my opinion, I think he belongs over here. Okay, D-Luke. One thing is for certain, my opinion definitely has changed. It definitely has changed since I last made that list. So let's go and check this out, shall we? Oh, I didn't know you can access splash art from here. Oh, sick. Okay, that's something to consider then. Don't let Shenhe hear you dissing her nephew. We'll get to Shenhe later on. Not even Jeki Kage likes Chongyin. Doesn't he? Oh man, I thought he would. Let's just show what I know. Okay, so first and foremost, this outfit. I will admit this. It's a little unfair to rate him just based on his alternate outfit, but well, I mean, I will say this: it is a damn good outfit, though. It is a damn good outfit. That's in comparison to his first look. His first look, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Nothing that's like super groundbreaking or anything like that, but I dig it. I dig it a little. Then you look back. Then you look at his alternate costume. Hot damn. Hot damn indeed. Yeah, that looking kind of good. Look at him. Look at that drip in the back. Honestly, it looks pretty damn cool. And I'm almost glad that I'm actually kind of glad that I spent some money on this, because I think that this makes it kind of worth it. I think so. And I do like his, well, I don't necessarily like his personality like all that much in the game, but I do dig his story a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit. I kind of dig his story a bit. Now, do I think that that's enough for him to move up from move up on the list? Like, you know, give him an A or something. I wonder. He once April Fooled Rickrolled us with the Chongyun thumbnail. Oh no. Damn, you shouldn't be doing that, man. Hey, y'all shouldn't be doing that. I think just with the drip alone, he should belong right over here. Well, actually, hang on. Do I put Ayaka at the top or do I put Diluc at the top? Just based on the fact that, just based on his outfit. That's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. He's not an S. But I do think that he belongs in either A or S. It's one of those two. Yeah. Honestly, the question is, do I put him like in between here, or do I put him like all the way at the top, just based on the drip alone? You know what? Keep it there. I think that it's just based on that drip alone. I think that it's Diluc just edges out Ayaka only slightly, though. Only slightly. My opinion might change in the future, but I think that's where he's gonna go for now. All right. I almost said Dory. I'm stupid. Diona. My opinion on Diona hasn't really changed all that much. And that's including the fact that even with my mom saying that she is the best designed character, this is her favorite character, by the way. In case y'all haven't seen any of the Genshin videos that I've done with her, she considers Diona to be her favorite. Period. There's full stop. Yeah, favorite. Full stop. You've seen Ayaka's new 5-star outfit? Again, I will say it was revealed to me in a dream, and she looks rather lovely. Yeah, she looks rather lovely in that dream. Kind of wish it was a little better, but hey. Still wish. Yeah, there's no way that Hoyoverse would make the outfit for free. The KFC glider, on the other hand, I kind of wish we got that. Well, by default for free. Oh well. Sassy cat, F tier. All right. I mean, I've already stated my my complaints on Diona, in my personal opinion. And to be quite honest with you, yeah, I really don't feel. Yeah, it hasn't really changed all that much from the last time I made that tier list. I still think the hair tie is kind of stupid. I still think that her personality is just meh. Like I kind of don't like it all that much. I like the fact that she's a cat, but I remember saying that with when I did that tier list for Nikkei, and I'm gonna say it here too. Just being a cat doesn't. I'm a cat person, but just being a cat doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that it's enough. There's bound to be more than just that. There's got to be a little more than just just being a cat. There's got to be like something else. There's got to be something else associated with it too. Unfortunately, Diona don't got that. So that's how I feel about it. And as such, I'm gonna put her on C. I think she's better compared to, at least in terms of visuals, she looks better compared to compared to Aloy, but honestly, that's not a hard hurdle to jump across. So I'm gonna put her on C. Full stop. Eula. Oh man, oh boy, oh man. How do I feel about you nowadays? When I barely use you now. I barely use you. Nowadays I barely use you, and it really sucks too. Okay. Got 40 golden diva fragments out of 50. Out of 40. So 40 out of 40? Chongyun is actually awesome, is what his video was called. Oh, is that right? Now, if only she was an older cat. I do wonder if that argument would stand if she was older, though. I want to put a cork on that. For now, though. For now. Now, Eula, on the other hand. Eula. Oh, man. You know, it's funny, though. When Sumeru was introduced in 3.0, I kind of dropped her for a bit. I dropped her just to experiment with not only the Traveler, but also trying to come up with good combinations for the Traveler. And I honestly dropped a Eula because of that. And it wasn't until recently, as recent as 3.2, that I started to reuse her again, because I wanted to experiment her with not just with Yae Miko, but I also wanted to experiment her with Layla, because I heard that she was a pretty decent character to work with Eula. And in terms of combat, I mean, she has her place. She still has a place nowadays. I don't think it's as effective compared to when she was first introduced way back when. And yeah, look at that personality. Like, it just jumps across the screen. Yeah, I absolutely love all that. I love that personality. No, in all seriousness, though, I absolutely do like her her story. Now, I don't think she ever actually had a place in the actual story. The only thing she had was a story quest and several event appearances. I think the only exception here is likely her appearance in the Albedo quest. Like the recent most Albedo quest, and I liked her there, and I liked her drunk self too. I thought that was quite adorable to see, and it opened up a bit of a personality that you don't really see most of the time, and I'm glad that existed in some fashion. And in terms of story, in terms of lore, I still think that she is my favorite character. Like, she's still my favorite character. Like, even after all this time, in terms of personality, in terms of story, in terms of like all that jazz, and honestly, look at that. Look at her. As beautiful as the last time I laid my eyes on her. Well, I think. Do I put her on SS or S? She won't be the only one, though. She won't be the only one. I'm just gonna put it out there. But I do think that she deserves the top spot. I think so. Now, her friend Yanfei. I don't remember when I started using her seriously. It's been a while since I used her last. But in terms of combat, I do think that she's fantastic. In terms of like a character usability, like when it comes to when it comes to Yanfei. I think she's good. I think she's pretty damn good. Where the hell is she exactly? There you are. There you are. Speaking of cats, the only two Honkai characters I share my zodiac sign with is Sirin and Artofelis, and I think I'll save enough Jade Knight Lee over Pink Princess Elysia. Really? Over all right. Okay, Yanfei, what do I feel about you nowadays? So here's the thing. I don't remember when I did the video for the tier. I don't remember if I said this regarding the tier list for Genshin the last time I did this, but I do. But the thing is, I don't remember if a particular event has like skewed Yanfei for being pretty low on the tier list or not. It has been a while, and I haven't actually seen the video just yet though. Yanfei already? Are we going alphabetical order? I'm just going on the order based on this. Hang on a sec. I'm just going off the order of like what character appears first, and then we'll just work our way over there. And yeah, I noticed that there's for some reason two copies of Shinobu and two copies of Yelan. I don't know. That's what the tier list. That's how the tier list was made. So I'm just gonna go off of this. Now here's the thing. In terms of story, honestly, it feels very disappointing because I thought we would get a little more than just the only thing you'll get to, the only way for you to interact with Yanfei is just through that stupid Serenity Teapot quest. I mean, that's all you get for her, just for around that time. That's all you really get regarding Yanfei. But ever since then, we managed to get another quest that involves Yanfei, and to be quite honest with you, had it not been for that quest, I think my ranking would have been hella lower today. But it ain't. I think that compared to when I rated her back then, I'm gonna rate her a little bit higher. Because I think her role in the story involving Yolanda, Shao, Shinobu, and Ito, I think I like her a little more. I like her a little more compared to before. And in terms of outfit, it's nice. I like her outfit, and I do like the fact that her horns are pointed downward instead of either being upward or just curvy like Ganyu's. It's a horn design that I don't usually see all that often. Honestly, at first I thought those were earrings, but I was proven wrong. So, with that said, Yanfei is gonna be put in not S rank. I don't think she deserves that high of a ranking, but I do think that she's right around there. She's around A, on the higher end of A. That's where I'm gonna put Yanfei in, because I think that she deserves that. All right, the Fischl, or Amy, or however you want to call her. Okay, what do I even feel about you, Amy? If I already have them in some form, the character I don't have takes priority. Philosophy. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense when you put it that way. All right, the fish. Okay. Had this been if I recall correctly, had this been around the time when I did that tier list, I think I remember putting her on either B or A, only because of my fascination with Chunibyo characters. Now, in the recent most tier list video that I did with Nikkei, I mentioned that there was another Chunibyo character in that game, and I felt that I've already seen a character like this before. I mean, in fact, I remember the comparison being, I remember making a well, myself and another viewer making a comparison of that particular character with Tanya. And you know what? I kind of agree. And the thing is, I wanted to go out. One of the reasons why I wanted to do the tier list was because because of official, because I wanted to see that how I feel about Chunibyo characters, how I feel about her character archetype. Like, do I feel the same way as I did before? Like, do I still think that she is still on the B tier, or is she gonna be worse or better? And to be quite honest, I think she is far better than I remember her being, because and that's actually because of the summertime quests. The summer quests actually improved her like so much more. I ended up loving her a lot compared to when I first started. Because when I first started, I thought that, I mean, her personality's, I mean, I like the Chunibyo personality, so I rated her around B or A. But after the quest, after taking the time to ingest the story, I think giving their Nikkei roll call for after the tier list, excluding R's and SRs. All right, fair enough. Mona took the W in the rap battle. In my personal opinion, I think she belongs in S. That's how much of the story. That's how much her summer story really changed. Really changed my perception of Amy. So yeah, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung deserves an S. That's my personal opinion. You're more than welcome to disagree with that. But that's how I feel. All right, Ganyu. Okay, you know what? Let me pull her up. I always love Amy, just not using her anymore. That is, yeah, that's fair. I don't necessarily like her gameplay that much, but honestly, her story like just overpowers that. All right, to Ganus. She's fine. Honestly, yeah, she's just okay. I liked her design back when she was brand new. But I think like I mean, she's only okay. I think she's only okay. And I think in terms of story, she only appears as a secretary though. I mean, I like her relationship with oh god. Oh man. Yeah, where the hell am I going? Honestly though, I think like in terms of character design, she's cute. But honestly, there's only so many times I could say that this character design is so cute, but honestly though, like official as gameplay, we can use her instead of Oz all the time. I know, right? She's inoffensive. And honestly, nothing much beyond that. I mean, if anything, this is like a good example of a gameplay taking priority over the character. Because I feel that the only reason why Ganyu became so like one of the few reasons why Ganyu became as popular as she has is because, well, she's just so damn powerful. And of course, well, and of course, also her design, like her outfit, like is also suggests quite a lot. She's so thick she choked a monster to death. SS tier. Okay, let me base on that. I feel that in the time that I have made that tier list, I think there were better designed characters nowadays. Now, do I think that she's bad? No. Of course not. Of course not. But I think that my perception of what makes my taste in good character design is shaped differently, just a teeny bit. And I think it's just good. It's good. So I think she belongs. She belongs in B. Though I do think that she's right here, right next to Barbara. That's how I think. That's where I think she belongs to. All right, Goro. Damn, what can I say about Goro? What the hell can I say about him? I mean, he is such an adorable looking dog. It's just a shame that in terms of gameplay, I mean, his only purpose is just to power up either Ito or Noelle, at least based on the team that I have. It is such a shame. But damn, his personality nearly salvages nearly salvaged him. It nearly salvaged him. Ganyu, charge attack impact. Yep. I enjoy using her if I want to turn the game to very easy mode. Combined with Zhongli, you're a powerhouse. I mean, in terms of character design, I mean, I will admit it feels like a lot of the armor that Goro put on was kind of haphazard, just strung together with just pieces of cloth here and there. Not the worst design I've ever seen, but it doesn't really leave much. It doesn't really leave much of in terms of impact. And that's all without mentioning the story, or at least in terms of story involvements. Like he's just kind of there. Had it not been for the animal traits, it probably would have been like this outfit probably would have been forgetful. Maybe. So with that said, let's see here. Where am I? There we are. I'm gonna put him like around C. Weirdly enough, I think I like Diona better. I like Diona more compared to Goro. That's kind of how I feel about the whole thing. Kind of sucks, but oh well. All right, Hu Tao. Okay, this might. Okay, I'm gonna get some hate mail on this. I'm gonna get some hate on this one. I'm just gonna say this right now. I think I'm just gonna get some hate out of this. Hang on a sec. Goro is trash. Miss Hina, on the other hand, dude, if Miss Hina was up there, I would. There's no doubt in my mind that she would be rated higher. I don't know if it's gonna be higher than Barbara, but it would definitely there would definitely be a chance. It wouldn't look out of place in Golden Axe, to be honest. I mean, when you put it that way, yeah, I actually do agree. I agree. Right, Hu Tao. All right. So here's the thing. I get her appeal. I really get her appeal. I hate that idol. The thing is this. I get the appeal behind Hu Tao. I really get it. I do get it. But I feel that she hasn't appeared in is it me, or has she not made that many appearances in the story to leave a good enough impression? Am I the crazy one here? Because I feel like she hasn't really appeared all that much ever since her introduction. Granted, there are some events here and there, but that's kind of all there is to it. Like, she hasn't really made an official appearance in the story. Hu Tao is triple S to tier. I'll fight you. I'll dethrone Satan himself if need be. And the thing is this, I do dig her outfit. It does complement what she does exactly, but I feel that's I mean, you know me. I don't really like smug. Yeah, honestly, I'm not usually the one to like smug personalities here and there, and Hu Tao is no exception. But strangely enough, I tolerate her a little more, and that's only because of the character story that she was involved in. Had it not been for her character story, I probably would have just forgotten her. Period. She's a loner, so what? Her role was minimal. She's Zhongli's boss, and that's how important she is to the story. Side character. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel about Hu Tao. Like, she's just there. But yeah, again though, had it not been for her character story, I probably would have I would have easily given her a C. But because of her role in her own character story, I do feel that I think she should be a good enough B character. Right there. I like her a little better than Bennett, if there's any consolation. Okay, Arataki numero uno Ito. Hold up. S tier at least? No. Damn you, Max Middleman. You actually made this character so likable. What? This, I swear to God, this actor sells this guy to me. I swear, seriously, I swear to Christ, like, this guy, I'm not so sure if I should hate Max Middleman or I should love him, because I absolutely love Ito's personality here. Like, and Max Middleman just sells that character. Like, he made that character his own, essentially. And to be quite honest with you, I honestly, I like him just based off of that. I really like him. And you know, in terms of story importance, I mean, shit. I actually ended up like in the subsequent events that he appeared in, I ended up liking him more and more. In fact, I'd say that I know this might sound a bit of an exaggeration, but he makes the event stories more tolerable. He makes them a little more fun to play through. Like, every time that he makes an appearance, I feel that Max Middleman's gonna come in to save the day. Now, with that said though, the event stories aren't that bad. It's just that, I mean, they're kind of, I mean, they serve their purpose. They're just content, and they're just filler content, just to get the story rolling along. I can't even speak. But a cute, smug, and mischievous personality, and heartwarmingly wholesome and cute at times, genuine personality sold me. Hey, you know what? If that's how you feel, then hey. I dislike Hu Tao's idol animation, which stopped me from maining her. Nah, I get it. I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't have her. Funny enough, I do not have her at all. And as for Arataki Ito, yeah, I mean, Shit, I can't believe I'm doing this. Hang on a sec. This guy was not part of the tier list when I made it like a while back. Let's go ahead and change that. I think he belongs in S. Oh, but do I like him more than Beto? Oh, that's a big question right there. Oh shit. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one right there. Oh god. Uh Shit, I don't know how to feel about this. Hmm. I'm gonna put him right here for now. My opinion might change, but I'm gonna stick him in here for now. On S, but on the lower end, because I do genuinely believe that because I do genuinely believe that he is the life of the party. Like, jeez, yeah, that's more or less how I feel about him. All right, Kaya. Kaya. Oh boy, oh boy. Like Shogun once said, who? Giga Chad Ito being Giga Chad Ito. Yep, doesn't give it two damns, and he just Ito does what Ito does. All right, Kaya. There is some good story potential for Kaya, but I feel that it probably won't play like the story potential probably won't play until very likely later in the game's lifespan. I'd probably say another 2 or 3 years after. 3 years, maybe 3 years maximum. Maybe until we get to Conria or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe my opinion might have changed since I last did the tier list. But I think that he's fine. He's honestly just fine. I do like the fact that he has some design traits that suggest that he is a different person. Like he's not exactly of this world. That he's not the person that he says he is. That he has like some hints of who he is exactly. Like he's not exactly a normal human being from Mondstadt. He's a different being well, not a different being, more like someone that originated from a different place. So there's that. There's definitely some potential here, but I feel that the longer that we have to wait, the more I feel that his role should be a little lower. His placement in the tier list should be a little lower. At least just for the time being. I get the feeling that once we get to know more about Kaya, I get the feeling that he would be a little higher up. But as it stands, I don't know. Like I'm just gonna. I got very little choice, but put him in here, like. See, but on a higher end. There's definitely something cooking, but it won't be for a while. Next up, Kazuha. Okay, let's see here. To be honest, who would win in a Giga Chad fight, Ito or Cancer Mandingolo from Saint Seiya? The latter interrupted a god of death chess match and treated that god as a jobber. Damn, did he now? Those Wiseland Fest hidden strife crumbs were delish. Oh yeah, made no mistake about that. But I think that it probably wouldn't be paying off until later down the line. And I feel that later down the line, once we get more crumbs and once we get the big payoff, I think that's when it would pay off. That's what I think so. Right, but with that said, though, Kazoo, the local Canadian. don't necessarily like his design all that much. Like, I mean, granted, like, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but I guess like under, like, it's good. It's good. And I do think that the story, Kazuha's story, I feel that, I don't know why, but I feel like that we've been getting nothing but Kazuha's quests for ever since his introduction. I get why, but I feel like we've seen quite a lot of Kazuha ever since his introduction in 1.6, and since then. From the Inazuma story quest line to his from the Inazuma quest line to the summer quest, and then to his own character quest, I feel like that we've been seeing nothing but Kazuha, which I will admit it's not a bad thing, but I think that we've been getting quite a lot. I kind of want to see different characters. Need to build my Kaya. I'm lacking in the cryo vision. Hey there, Royal Carl. How's it hanging? Alright, so with that said, I feel that... Damn. I think he's an A. He's an A, but I do think that he's on the lower end of A. At least in terms of how we feel about Kazuha as a character. Not necessarily as gameplay, because gameplay, let's be honest, Kazuha is top tier. There's no debating that one. But in terms of how I feel about him as a character, how we feel about him in terms of character design, I think A should be fair enough. I think A is fair enough. Ka-ching. Talk about an underutilized character. Holy Jesus. What I mean, half the time I forget that she exists. Half the time, like, I swear to God, half the time I feel like Ka-ching barely exists, save for some event appearances and the such. Like, she barely makes an impression on me with this particular outfit, though, because I feel that she's only fine. She's only just fine if we're just gonna go by character appearance and, I guess, story. Like, at least how I feel about her. But regarding her other outfit, though, oh, I can't even see that yet. That's wonderful. Well, actually, what am I talking about? Yes, I can. I can check that out. Hang on a sec. I mean, her outfit over here, yeah, it's good. I don't think it's as good compared to Ningguang's outfit, but as it is, it's nice. I actually like her new outfit. Well, alt outfit, more like it. But other than that, I mean, what can I say about Ka-ching? She's fine. Honestly, she's just fine. To be honest, the cancer characters in Seiya Rangers from evil minor villain to heroic Giga Chat to completely worthless jobber. They did my sign dirty. I think the Leo ones are cool from what I know. And the Kaya crumbs were something we need for a while. They didn't forget Kaya, that's for sure. No, they did not. They did not at all. Alright. That, because, yeah, I think Ka-ching belongs over here, because at the very least, I at least remember what Goro looks like. I at least remember an inkling of Diona. I remember Kaya, but I barely remember Ka-ching. I barely remember her. She's real lucky that the only thing that's keeping her from D is her maximum Wesker, maximum spider slash Virgil super. That's the only thing that's saving her from D. Here comes Klee. Okay, Klee. What do I feel about you today, nowadays, Klee? Because I do remember... I remember a thing or two. she was, she's actually my, for those who don't know, she is my first limited character that I've ever gotten. And that was mostly because I failed getting Venti when I first played this game. And with that said, she's definitely one of the characters up there that I wanted. That I definitely wanted only in terms of looks and in terms of, honestly, cute factor. There's just no two ways around it. I like her cuteness factor. And gameplay, it's very clear that ever since Klee came out, the gameplay design has changed radically, like ridiculously radically, to the point where Klee nowadays just doesn't feel right at all. Like, her gameplay nowadays is kind of trash-ish. I mean, I probably wouldn't say trash. Like, compared to Aloy, I feel that she's slightly better, but I mean, that's, again, not a big hurdle to jump over. But I will admit, she's damn adorable. She is pretty damn adorable. And yeah, I will definitely do that. I would definitely rank her up, like, not high, like, not too high, but just high enough. Honestly, though, like, I think, like, she's the token cute girl. And I think she deserves, as such, right around, yeah, just above Big Brother. Just above her big brother. Alright, Kokomi! It is such a shame. It is such a shame that she released alongside the Raiden, because initially she was perceived. I remember when she first released, everyone called her gameplay absolute trash, like absolutely useless even. But as time moved forward, as we were getting more updates, such as the Ocean Hued Clamp set, and then the introduction of Dendro, she became one of the best characters to have. Full stop. And while I don't have her, while I can't make that particular argument, because, never had her, I think her design is great. Like, it feels graceful. It feels graceful even. And it's one of those characters that I really want, but I don't know if it's something. I don't know if it's someone that I really, really, really want. In comparison to, let's say, Yelan. To be fair, though, I did get Kazuha like sometime during his rerun, and I'm wondering, like, half the time I do wonder if I should get Kokomi or not, or Yoimiya for that matter. But we'll get to her in a bit. So as it stands, Kokomi. Now, I remember that she's one of the last characters I rated. And in terms of looks, she's fine. She's pretty good. Now, do I think that... now, the thing is, there could be some improvements made here and there, but as it stands, I like her. So let's go ahead and switch on over here. She's on my Hyper Bloom team. She's great. Good. Kaching and Chi-Chi don't have story quests. A typical purple-haired family skill issue. They're related. I have Kaching and Wanderer on my third account. They're great fun, but that's about it. First 5-star as well, for the same reason. And finally reached 50 Nikkeis in the game. Neat! I actually reached around 45 still. I'll let you know, like, who I have exactly, but, later. That feeling when the Kokomi VA ended the stream due to trolls commenting over how least popular she is. Pretty disrespectful. And not a single one of those bitches ever apologized. Not a single one of them. I don't know their names. I don't know what. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they. I don't know what their what the routine is like, but I can definitely tell you for certain they did not apologize at all. And it is such a shame too. Got Kokomi my second account, want her on the main as well for Abyss especially. I know that she's very useful nowadays, so maybe it is something. Maybe Kokomi is a character I might want to consider in the future. Maybe. I don't know if I want her over Yoimiya or vice versa. One thing for certain, I want Dia first, and then after that, I want to see where the banners are. Anyway, though, with that said, I think she belongs. You know, it's sad though, because in terms of story, I feel like that she got robbed. She got absolutely robbed of her story relevance in Genshin, because especially in the Inazuma Archon quest, like it is such an unfortunate thing. Because I do think that the character design is great, and as such, I'm gonna put her on A, but on the lower end. Had her quest, had her story placement been better, I probably would have put her up a little higher. Maybe like I probably put her up on S if that was the case. That's how good her outfit. That's how good her character design is. It's such a it's just a tragedy, really, all things considered. Now we get to Lisa. You know, I have I don't know. All right, let's go take on the mommy character. I got her on a whim with my guaranteed 50-50 I was saving for Nahida. And did you regret it? If only the main writer for the Inazuma storyline didn't leave mid-story. They had to rush it. Honestly, I'm a firm believer that the only reason why they rushed through the story is because well, it ain't exactly a creative decision. It was a business decision just to sell Raiden Shogun. That's like, I'm a firm believer of that. I don't know if anyone can tell me otherwise. You know, looking at Lisa, you never really forget the reason why you want to play this game. Like, you never really forget about that. Well, one of the reasons was actually that's not exactly true. One of the reasons why I wanted to play this game was because of a streamer that I frequented. I mean, I still do nowadays. That he tried out this game and he thought that it was pretty good. Like he thought, like overall, he thought it was pretty good. There was one character in particular though that that really caught my eye though, and it was Lisa. Lisa was the one to really have me gravitate towards the game. At least at the very least, try it out. And you know what? I haven't turned back since, and I don't regret that. SS tier for the mountain climbing championship of Mondstadt. Okay, that's one. Okay, that's part of the reason. It's possible. It's a mystery we'll take to our graves. Yeah, it is. We'll never know the real answer, but that's the one. But that's the one answer that I think holds some water. Lisa. Who was the streamer called? Maximilian, dude. He's not a Genshin streamer. He's not a gacha streamer at all. He's primarily a fighting game streamer / content creator on YouTube. And honestly though, he's a good guy. I actually followed him ever since back in 2011. Like I've seen his growth. Like it's freaking mind blowing. Him. Absolutely love the guy. Anyway. Knew him since his MVC3 videos? Yo, I actually did know him since his MVC3 videos. In fact, I knew him thanks to Assist Me. Champion, don't know where the ship come from. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, with Assist Me. Yeah, yeah. That's how I was introduced with him because I ended up liking MBC3 quite a lot. In fact, it ended up. In fact, UMBC3 ended up being one of my favorite fighting games. Period. In fact, that's like the one game that I actually put in quite a lot of time in. A little bit of unhealthy amount of time, actually. But that's only because I had some online friends that would frequent this game, that would frequent that game quite a lot. Anywho, though, yeah, I mean Lisa, she's definitely Lisa, and you don't really forget your first character. And even after so many characters out there, even after so many characters that were released through the gacha and honestly just throughout the game's lifespan, I never truly forgot Lisa at all. I would usually, I mean, even for fun, I would usually try to play as her sometimes for gameplay reasons and sometimes for randomizers. But that said, though, compared to a lot of other characters nowadays, like she's not that remarkable anymore, but she definitely has a place. And as such, I think she belongs in right there in A. Yeah. Yeah. This feels nice. This feels nice. Mona. Tried playing UMBC3 last year, went to tutorials, did some combos, played some matches, immediately got bored and uninstalled. Well, to be fair, I think the last time I ever played MBC3 was back in... Yeah, the last time I ever actually played a UMBC3 like extensively was back in 2015 because by that point I upgraded to the Xbox One and I left my 360 behind. I mean, I would play like I would still try to play here and there, but it's very clear that like that my interest has waned in the past. Nowadays, I've been thinking about going back, this time going back with mods, because I've been hearing that it's been getting new life through mods and stuff. Skullgirls is better. It is a fun game. Like Skullgirls, I will say, like it is a more fun game compared to, well, more fun and more diverse compared to UMBC3. Oh, Mona, there you are. Wait, does she have? Yes, she does. All right. We'll get to that in a scene. Marvel vs. Capcom? Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, specifically 3 and Ultimate Marvel 3. Yeah, because those are the games that got me into fighting games like extensively, and I played a bunch of games like I mean since then I played games like Persona 4 Arena and then Skullgirls, and I do believe Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and Soul Calibur 2, via the re-release. And then eventually Killer Instinct. Right, so Mona, I mean, I'm sure you see the appeal of her immediately. I mean, look at that personality. Like, it's just leaping off the screen. I think I said that joke already. But I do think that in terms of story, I mean, okay, here's the thing. When we did those story quests, I feel that we've gotten to know better about all the characters' personalities, from Fischl to Jinyan to Mona and Kazuha. But weirdly enough, I feel that, with the exception of Kazuha, I feel that Mona we don't really learn a lot about Mona, even through that quest. Her rap battle skills are unparalleled. Not wrong. And then her alternate outfit, or the quote-unquote censored outfit. You know, it's funny. It's funny. When I saw her first, this definitely seems like, even though she's supposed to be an astrologist, or at least some sorcerer type character. I know it's not the same thing, but you could tell that there's like some similar vibes going on. I feel that her outfit, it doesn't really speak. It doesn't really speak sorceress or astrologist. It seems more like a It seems more like a swimmer type of outfit. That said, however, this outfit actually looks like a magician's outfit. It actually, like, the outfit actually reflects her description far better than what the original outfit did. Now, do I think that? Yeah, honestly though, yeah. I think this is a definite improvement. This outfit ain't bad. It's just that I think that the alternate outfit does the description a little better. It does a bit of justice. She is Hydro. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Never played those. You're missing out, in my opinion. Guess who I played the UMBC matches with? Phoenix Wright. You're that guy. You're that guy that plays Phoenix Wright. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, he's not that bad of a character. It's just that he's like super out there. I mean, my team was the team that I usually rock with is mostly Wolverine, Frank West, and Wesker. Like, that's my go-to team. Period. Like, there's no contest right there. Obviously not top tier, but they're the fun characters they're fun characters that I love playing. You know why I quit? Couldn't do his level 3 just through the evidence. That's not how you're supposed to... That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Hu Tao versus Xingqiu rap battle. Hold my ghost book. I want to see a weirder mage like Mona, the mage from Star Ocean 5. Here. Is that supposed to be an outfit, or is that just black paint? Bro, you're better off just wearing nothing at that point. This character makes the... Hold on, let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm not so sure like how much I can show exactly, but hold on. Green hair, mosaic outfit with cattail. All you knew what they wanted and they delivered. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, what the hell am I looking at here? Like, bruh, this is... That should not be legal. Okay, but with that said, though, I think Mona... I mean, she has the least improvements in terms of story, so I think it's maybe fair enough to say that she belongs... yeah, right there. Just below Albedo, but a little above Hu Tao. I think that's fair enough. Ningguang! What the hell do I feel about you, Ningguang? That's the wrong button. Well, I mean, I will say this: with the alternate outfit that I have her equipped with, it's I mean, it looks pretty good. Yeah. And I mean, in terms of story, it's a dime a dozen. I don't think she's even that good. Like, it's not like it's only like she's only okay, I guess. Though I will admit I like the fact that that she isn't a typical rich person. Like there's a reason why that there's a reason why she became the way she is, and I do respect that. I respect it. Do I like it? Nah, I mean, it's fine. I've seen worse characters, I'll say that. I made that mage due to that weird drip. Gee, yeah. I wondered. So for Ningguang, I think like right here. I do like her gameplay though. I do like a bit of her gameplay. So she goes right here. Okay, Noelle. All right, Noelle. Okay, outfit on point. But to be fair, this is kind of generic, but I do respect, but I do like me this kind of character though. I really do like Noelle. I mean, you know, little girl, big sword. Then again, that's what Sayu is though then again, that is what Sayu is. I like her, but I like her dedication. With that said, it's a real quick one because, well, I mean, honestly, I think I've already said what I've said with the last one, so I probably say I'd put her right here. I like her a little more than Ganyu. That much I will say. Jean. Okay, Jean. All right, Jean. She looks like a mix of Yanfei and Amber with some Mona bits here and there and elf ears. Some say the alternate outfit would be Personally, I think it's fine. I mean, you could do worse. With that said, I mean, in terms of personality, she might be a little. It's a little dry. Now then again, considering her archetype, it's not surprising that it would be that dry. Like, it doesn't really like. It's not a character. It's a character that I think to myself, I think that, I mean, I've seen this kind of character before, not just in games, but in anime as well. So it's not something like that unique, and as such, here, I think that belongs right there, right where Diona and Ningguang are. Oh, Chi-Chi. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Let's talk about Chi-Chi, shall we? Now, weirdly enough, while my first to 5-star was... Oh, God. While my first limited 5-star character was Klee, my first standard banner 5-star character was Chi-Chi. So I got two. So basically, I got two little girl characters within the same Actually, it's funny because I was summoning on both the standard banner and the limited banner at the same time, so I managed to get both Klee and Chi-Chi roughly around the same time. Though I think I got Chi-Chi a little later. I probably say about a couple days after. And honestly, it's gonna sound crazy, but I actually like her more compared to when I made that tier list. Now, I don't think it's much of an improvement compared to when I did that tier list, but I do think, but in terms of usability, she's good. She's pretty good. I think she has a place now, and that's mostly thanks to the Ocean Hued Clam set. And in terms of personality, I mean, what can I say? She's absolutely cute. I just hate the fact that she would try to spook people when losing 50-50s. That's more or less all I have to say about that. But come on, look at her. Arcana 50-50 is now present. Still have no Chi-Chi, but all standard characters. No Mona on second account. Damn, that's shocking. Main account is Chi-Chi less thanks to Hu Tao, and her backstory and usability makes me main her now on second. Chi-Chi used to be a main healer. Well, she could be a healer and a damage dealer thanks to Ocean Hued Clam set. You may want to consider that. So with that said, I think I'll put her on A, but I think if anything, it's going to be tied between these two over here. Because I feel that her design is good, and her gameplay is a little better, but I feel that her story relevance is just nearly non-existent. Whereas with Kokomi, I absolutely love her design. I like the fact that her gameplay has been better, like over the various patches that we've been receiving. But unfortunately, her story is a missed opportunity. So I think they are one and the same. I think that there's some good things about each character that the other excels at. Well, sort of. But I think this one is a little stronger. Razor. Do I? Okay. I think I know what to say about this. BRB, did you read the Megalo comment? Did I? Yeah, I did. No, wait. Oh, no. No, I did not. Also, Megalo, best girl from Tales of Berseria in her book skirt. I'll check that out. I'll check that out a little later. Right. So, Razor. What do I feel about you, Razor? You're down here. There you are. I mean, Razor's okay. I mean, even with the recent most story quest that he was involved in, the event quest, I mean, I only see him as only okay. He went from just okay to just okay. There's no two ways about it. I did like his gameplay initially, and I mean, it's just there. He is a character that exists. That's the best way I can put it. But he's weirdly memorable thanks to that JoJo pose in the background over there. So I think with that said, should be fair enough that I put him right. Well, actually, he could just stay right there. Yeah, I think he's good enough right over there. Oh, jolly. Rosaria. Oh, jolly. Jolly, oh, geez. That's the wrong button. Oh, God. What am I doing? There you are. Razor is wholesome. Yeah. There's nothing that's too offensive for Razor that I would say, quite honestly. So he's good. He's good. Rosaria, on the other hand, he kind of bad though. I feel that Rosaria, in terms of story, hasn't really made much of a real impact. Though I do appreciate the fact that we got a goth mommy existing here, so I appreciate that. Too bad that that Hoyoverse just went out and nerfed her a little bit, and even further with the outfit. I get the story relevance why she would wear that outfit, but it's kind of a downgrade. It's a bit of a downgrade. I still, even to this day, I still prefer this outfit. So, that said, I'm gonna put her right there. Yeah, on A. And I think I'm gonna put her just above Diluc, but just below Yanfei. Sarah. My enthusiasm is very infectious, especially when it comes to Sarah. Headcanon. A, giving visions to Razor and Fischl so they can have a friend. The feels. I can see that. I can see that. Fishnet impact. Okay, look. To be fair to Sarah, I don't think she's a badly designed character. But I feel that she was wasted. Like, if Kokomi was wasted, then Sarah was just underutilized. I feel that she could have done more in the story. I feel like she could have done a whole lot more, but for some reason there wasn't anything. Like, she got like nothing. So I think that while her outfit isn't bad, I feel like her story relevance was just thrown into the gutter. That's a shame too, because I actually am a kind of a fan of the bob of the bob cut that she has over here, and I like the fact that she very much resembles a Tengu. But in terms of story, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to put her somewhere like on the higher end of C, because at the very least there was some potential here, but it's like wasted. It's just wasted. Now onwards to Sayu. Now Sayu, I feel that I think by this point we've already gotten so many little girl characters that I feel like that we've gotten to the point of I know it's weird to say this, but we've gotten to the point of saturation in a bit, like a teeny bit. And this character isn't even a little girl. She's just short. It's just, she's fine at what she does, but quite honestly, it's okay. It's just okay. Kujo got bodied off screen. For real. Kumax's headcanon is that Sarah's a Karen. I mean, with that hair? Shit. So I'm gonna put her right here, just below Goro. It's just disappointing. Shenhe, on the other hand. Oh boy. She going B on my tier list. I enjoy her, but she doesn't stand out to me. Hey, you know what? That's fair enough. Anyway, how's it going, Aster? How's it hanging? And look, if you're a fan of Sayu, more power to you, because I do think that there are some qualities I can see people going for Sayu and stuff. But for myself, I mean, by that point, I feel that the little girl characters by this point has reached a bit of a I mean, like I said, it's reached like a bit of a oversaturation kind of thing. Like we've received this so many of them. I feel like there goes another one, and it's not even a real little girl. Sayu's best taxi. One of the best factors about her. I will admit that. Oh, behave. And as for Shenhe, well, I'll say this: she really does. She really ticks some of the boxes I have on my list here. God, that body is so ridiculous. Even my mom would say, even my mom would just look at her and say, "She is a Shakira, because them hips don't lie." And yes, she did say that. She definitely did say that. And in terms of, and you know, the story actually ain't that bad either. Her story actually is actually pretty good. So I do respect that. So I do respect that. But I'd probably say on that note, I would probably put Shenhe not on S. I don't think she deserves it that much. But I do think that she's somewhere on the A category, because B I think is too low. I'm gonna switch things up out here. Yeah, Yanfei will go on the lower end of S, because I do think that thanks to her story quest involving Ito, Yelan, and Xiao, I think that my perception with Yanfei has improved quite significantly. Then Shenhe, I think she belongs right here. I think so. Body definitely helps out. Now, Raiden Shogun. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh god. I think when I made that tier list, it was definitely before the interlude quests and the last chapter. Though I do think I remember putting Raiden pretty high. I think it was either SS or it was either S or A, because I do remember putting up an SS by that point. I just used Sayu to farm crystal flies. Best part, she can lift. Indeed she can. Why is there such a large gap between her thighs? Jonathan, you know why. You know why. Okay, so Raiden Shogun, she should be around here somewhere. There you are. Okay, so SS here, right? There's no way she's not SS. If we were going off of simply the Archon quests and not the interlude quests or Raiden Shogun's other quests, I probably would have put her on A. But because of those quests, I feel that as a character, she has improved. Out of all the characters in the Inazuma storyline, Raiden, I feel, is likely one of the better characters narratively. That's how I feel about it. And it doesn't. It helps that her outfit is nice on the eyes. I'm just gonna put it that way. So on that regard, So I put her on SS though. I mean, her gameplay helps out significantly. So. Ooh. SS. I think SS. Yeah, I think so. Definitely a top tier character for me. Sucrose. Okay. You know what? How can one be mad at Sucrose? How can take one good look at her and try to be angry at her? Look at her. She's adorable looking. And I think in terms of design, yeah, I mean, granted though, like I probably say like the what do you call it? The waistline look, well, not the waistline, more like the hip area looks a little weird. At least with the way that the dress kind of like goes out like in that direction, or at least like the ends makes it look a little weird. But other than that, I mean, come on, she looks nice. She looks nice. I once checked out JJJ Ford's video of Father-Zan joining the expedition gang, and she was carried by Pluto from Omori, who was mixed with Shinha. That was an image I didn't need to see. Raiden versus best verse, to be honest. Best girl and guy. So on that note, I'd say I'd probably put her right here, right next to Bennett. Yeah, that's how I feel. Okay, we are getting more characters here. Child / Tartag. I made a joke regarding the many names like Ajax and the such. Actually, I don't think I ever. Actually, you know what? I don't think I ever actually did a joke regarding Ajax. All right. Well, in that case, then Sucrose is all right. Yeah, she's all right. Not offensive. Now, Child, on the other hand. I think in the time that there's at least 1 or 2 other appearances I remember Tartag in, and ever since the 2.1, one of them was the Labyrinth Warriors event, and the other one was a recent most one. It was involving Yoimiya, but other than that, I don't think I've ever seen him in any other event quest, unless I'm stupid. Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? There were only 2 appearances that I remember him in, and that's just the Labyrinth Warriors event and that one camera event. So I don't remember he made any other appearances in that. Because to be quite honest with you, I barely remember him other than those 2 instances. It's weird. It's honestly weird. Fatui scum, F tier. Damn. Okay, maybe not that excessive, man. Come on, man. Hey, chill. I mean, his outfit is okay. It's fine. But I think his Fatui outfit from what we saw in that video from a while ago looked better compared to his in-game outfit. But you know, that's just a me thing. Gotta go. Have a good night. All right then. Yeah, take care. Yeah, I mean, I guess overall, he's only okay. He's S tier? I mean, in terms of gameplay, maybe, but I don't know about like, aesthetics and lore. Like, I mean, he's only okay. Like, in my opinion. He's just fine. And inoffensive, fine. I'd probably say I put him, like, right over... just below Goro. Just below him. Now next, Toma. Talk about a character that... Okay, look, I get it. I know that he's supposed to be a... Hold on, let me just get him. As a boss, he look cool? Yeah, I guess so. Talk about a character that barely has any relevance, but I get why. He's a side character. I mean, compared to a lot of the other characters in this game, he's a side character. But I feel like even as far as side characters go, like when you compare him to Ito and the like, I mean, it's just like meh. Like he's like generic as all hell. That's how I feel about Toma. So with that said, for those who don't know, I put a Tartag over here on C tier, in between Goro and Sayu, and I'm gonna put Toma. Well, actually, I think it's fine that he stays there. Actually, I did not intend to do that, but yeah, here we are. Venti. Oh, joyous. If this was my brother we're talking about. Damn, it got censored? Oh god, what did you say this time? What did you say this time? Fess up. Well, I mean, you can't, otherwise you get censored again. Let me go check that out. Hold on a sec. I'll be there. I'll be there. Yes, you did. Also, his... Don't ask me how I know. God damn it. God damn it. No, I'm not even gonna repeat that. I'm not even gonna repeat that. But I'm sure it's gonna show up on the VOD after. Okay, but let's see here. Let's see here. On that regard, Toma. Well, I mean, Venti more like it. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I forgot. My bad. Venti, you were the first character I wanted since the game started. I didn't even get you until the rerun. And you know what? I still remember you even after all that time. You're not exactly... Venti's not exactly meta anymore, but I still can't forget him. Like, he's still good. At least in terms of design, he still looks pretty damn good. And as for story relevance, I mean, that time has passed, but I do think that there's still some potential abound with this guy. And I also, as a side note, I really, really, really love the English VA's singing in that recent Violescent Fest. I think she did a fantastic job with Venti. So on that note, I'm gonna put her, him, her, him. Don't really care all that much. Gonna put him right here, an S. Gotta put them on S. Although at some point I might want to change that to A, but for now I'm gonna put him on S. Stop. Okay, Xiangling. What can I say about Xiangling? What the hell can I say about him? I mean, Xiangling is Xiangling. Cute, adorable, and you know what? I actually do like her personality a lot in this game. Now, granted, I don't think she has that much story relevance ever since her quest, or hell, like not even that. So ever since the lunar event from a while back. Weirdly enough, I think it's the one with Kaching. And she was only there just to move the story along. But yeah, honestly though, she's cute. She's cute. Must be nice. The first character I ever wanted was Hu Tao. I'm only getting her in a month after more than a year. Your patience shall be rewarded one day. She's alright. Same as Sucrose. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel. The only question is, what do I feel about her? Like, do I feel that she's better than Sucrose or worse than Sucrose? I think better. Actually, you know what? Yeah, there we go. Slightly better than Bennett. That's how I feel about Xiangling. Xiao. Okay, all right. Well, I remember the comment section tearing me a new one when I posted that reaction video with my mom like a while back, and yeah, I'm still kind of feeling the burn even after all that time. Now, that said, design is only okay, though I will admit, compared to a lot of other characters out there, I feel that this one feels busy. Like, it feels a little busy, especially with the spikes on the side he has over here, like right there, right. But it's not a bad design. It's not. There are far worse out there. And yeah, that's all there is to it I can say regarding him. Like it's just like he's just only okay. Yeah. So, did I even do it correctly? I think he belongs right there. But I think well, actually, hang on a sec, because I just remembered that he was in that quest earlier. I feel like I like him a little more compared to before. So I'd say I'd put him right here, still in the lower end, but a little higher than Changyin. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Xingqiu. Damn, what not sure how I feel about Xingqiu. In terms of gameplay, I think that he still has a place in the meta. But in terms of story and looks, it's okay. There's a lot of, I mean, that's a running theme regarding character design, huh? It's mostly just okay. Yeah, I mean, that's more or less how I feel. Like he's just there. Like he's just kind of there, but that's kind of like the basis of side characters. Like he's just only okay. And as such, okay. Xingqiu, on the other hand, I think he deserves on the lower end of B. I think so. Next is Jinyan. Oh boy. Don't we have a topic to talk about, huh? Sad emo boy. Give him S tier just so he doesn't feel bad. Nah, I'm good. Okay, but talking about Jinyan though, don't we have a lot to talk about? He and Changyin are an item. Only Chongus doesn't know it yet. Okay, Jinyan. Had this been before the tier list that I made, had this been before 2.2, I probably would have put her either on B or C. But the subsequent quests that we've been getting so far, I think she is so much more. She's absolutely so much more. It's just too bad that her gameplay still kind of like meh. Like it's just underwhelming. Honestly, I think she's in the wrong element. But her story and her personality, I think that they've been getting so much better, especially in the summertime quests. I think so. With that said, I'm gonna put her on the higher end of A. That's where I'm gonna put her on. I think had her gameplay improved a little more, I probably would have put her on S. That's how good she ended up being, for me at least. Yay, Miko. Alright, so I already stated earlier that I'm not exactly a fan of smug characters. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just not a fan of smug characters like Yay Miko, and by effect Hu Tao as well. But as far as smug characters go, or at least know-it-all characters, I feel that it works for her. It works for Yay Miko. Considering who she is exactly, it works for her. And I don't feel as annoyed as before. Plus, it also helps that her gameplay is a little better than I remember it being, especially when I put her on the Eula team. So I feel that, yeah, I mean, I like it. I like her design a lot. I like her. I kind of like her personality. Like, I personally don't usually like this kind of archetype, but in here it makes sense. So in that regard, I believe it's befitting of Yamiko that I put her either A or B. A, but on the lower end. I still don't like smug characters, but I think that she deserves at least an A. Yoimiya. Yoimiya. You'd be smug too if you were at least 420 years older than everyone else. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Hey, Yoimiya, where are you at? There you are. Her outfit complements her personality. That's the best way I can say it. It's like she lights up the world when if Ito's the life of the party, then she's the spark of people's joy. That's what I kind of think. I don't think they complement each other because their personalities could be somewhat different, but I do think that Yoimiya's personality lights up the world. Well, no pun intended. Yeah, that's more or less how I feel about Yoimiya, really. Like, there's not much else beyond that. So, like, I think that she is a good character design and, honestly, good personality. All around. Newest strongest character until Hu Tao comes home. Be praying. I think she doesn't deserve an S, but I do think that she belongs around here. I'd say right here. Right where, right between Rosaria and Diluc. Yunjin. Ay vey. Yunjin is likely a very okay character. An okay character with I will say this, a pretty good character design. It's pretty good, but I will admit that this is just, like, on her head, it's just food. Like, that much I will admit. And I like her animations. And it helps that her opera singing was at full display here. So I can at least respect, give props to that one. So, Yunjin will be sticking in between, right here, between Mona and Albedo. The wrath of the rock shall know no bounds. Zhongli. Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that Keith Silverstein sells the character. Keith definitely sells him. Where is he? There you are. And his voice absolutely sells the character. I think so. Like, look at that drip. Even after 2 years, he's 2 to 3 years actually. He's still the freshest looking dude in the game. There's no doubt in my mind. I think my opinion hasn't really changed all that much ever since my last tier list. On that note, I like him better than Venti. Gonna put him on S. I am putting. It does look like I'm putting him above Ito, but I think that but I see it as putting him at, like, within the same ground, just within. I like them both for different reasons. Ayato. Okay, well, let's talk about Ayato. I don't have to pray for Hu Tao. I'm guaranteed and on 71 pity with 30 wishes saved up. I mean, you never know. You never know if Hoyo Versa will screw you over unintentionally. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memories? Okay, Ayato. other than the fact that I remember him liking Boba, there really isn't a lot to speak of when it comes to Ayato, at least in my personal opinion. I know for a fact that that he has his fans, but I ain't one of them. Like he's fine. Like again, inoffensive. I think he's good. He's only a good design. He only has a good design. So I'm gonna put him definitely above Xingqiu, though. I will definitely put him above that. No, right here, right here. Because at the very least, with Xiao, there's at least some feelings I have for him. Not a lot, but it's there. Whereas with Ayato, I mean, yeah, it's just fine. Kuki Shinobu. Okay, Shinobu, what do I do? What do we do with you? There you are. I mean, that outfit, man. Yeah, I agree with the outfit. I like it. But and then the story as well. I mean, the only thing I remember her in extensively is the one with Ito and Yanfei, Yelan, and Xiao. And I'd probably say like that's. I mean, there's a few quests here and there, and I absolutely loved her hangout quests. That much I will say. So I think I'm gonna put her up a little, definitely giving her an A, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna, but I'm not sure where exactly I would put her though. Just above Amber. I think that's where I'm gonna put her. I think so. Oh, Mama Yalan. Oh God, Yalan. That's the wrong button. Oh, jeez. Okay. She's very lucky that her character design looks great because her story is just meh. Like honestly, like I will be real with you, I think that her story is just okay. Like it's just okay. But her character design, on the other hand, that's a different story. Absolutely flowing with energy here. Like I'm really loving the vibe that she gives off. On that regard, I'm gonna put her like, damn. Where do I put you actually? A, but on the very high end of A, because I think that her outfit really sells it to me. It's just too bad her story is kind of meh. That's it. Hazo. Guy's very lucky that his gameplay is as fun as it is because the rest of him, it's only meh. Like it's just only okay. I don't hate it, but out of all of the teen characters that I have seen, with the exception of Venti, Hazo looks like a girl. If you told me from a distance that he is a girl, I would have believed you. I definitely would have believed you from a distance. I mean, he's only okay. And I know that he's in a few stories here and there. I never got to check out his hangout quests. So if I did check out his quests, my opinion might change a bit. But as it stands, it's fine. Shit, that's the wrong button. Okay, so let's see here. As such, I will put him Hmm. Right here, just below Kujosara. That's where I'm gonna put her in. Him. Him. Her. Whatever. Okay. Vatabutsu. What about you, Kali? I'm late. Hey there, XRQ. How's it going? Don't worry, we're still doing the tier list. We're still doing the tier list. Don't worry about it. You're still gonna see a bunch of stuff here. Don't worry about it. Okay, Kali. There's only so many times I can say adorable. I will say that because, well, I mean, I will be honest here. She is like her character design is adorable. Look at her. and it really helps. And you know what's funny though? It really helps that she had already made an appearance prior to her gameplay appearance. You know, through the side stories and such. Because I think that the side stories, well, not the side stories, more like the prequel, the prequel manhwa actually helps out quite a lot. Manhwa, what am I talking about? I think it's like, I'm drunk. I meant to say the prequel series that she appeared in really helps flesh her out quite a lot. And I think that as such, I'm gonna rate her pretty high. Not too high, but high enough. I think that's what I'm gonna do with her. But as such, I'm gonna put her. I like her design. I really do like her design. I'm gonna put her right here. Actually no, right here. Just below Diluc. Just below Yoimiya, but just above Diluc. That's where I'm gonna put Kali in. Dory, typical rich kid. Typical rich kid. All right. The manga. Thank you. Honestly though. All right. Okay, Dory. Not as annoying. Honestly though, I will say this. She's a better version of Diona. Cause I mean, I'm gonna be real here. They look the same to me. They really do look the same. But in terms of character design, I feel that Dory looks a little better, just slightly better. Plus, it does help that the big cloud that she has, that thing, the mobile bean bag, is helps out quite a little bit just to flesh out her personality. As such, Dory F tier. Bruh, really? That's how you feel? As such, I mean, it's still not that big of an improvement. I will admit that. So, as such, gonna put her on B. On the lower end of B. That's how I feel about her anyway. Oh, damn. Okay, this I did not know. Okay, considering the both travelers are included. I actually did not see them over here. I mean, I like Lumina more than Aether, if there's any consolation there. So as such, Aether on the lower end of A and Lumine on the lower end of S, because regardless of which one I choose, I mean, story's the same. Character design is something. It's something of a. It's something that I have to have a feel for this. And as such, honestly, I prefer Lumine's design over Aether's. That's just my opinion, though. Tainari. Lumine better because waifu. No doubt. I'm not a fan. She irritates me. I mean, to be fair, Diona also irritates me too. Looking at her, she makes me angry. Alright, Tainari. The one standard banner character I don't have. Though that's only because he was introduced recently. Yeah, I like his design. Yeah, canine like. And I do like his Kingdom Hearts shoes. And other than that, I mean, it's a good design. I like it. I kind of like. I dig his design, and I like this the like the thing he has back here. So as such, we're gonna put him. On a higher end of B. On a higher end of B, and I'd say right around here. Ooh, Candace. Golly gee. I have him on my second account. He's alright. Okay. Candace. Design? 9 out of 10. Like absolute, like, great. Honestly, great. Although, in terms of gameplay, though, she could be better. I won't lie, I was a little disappointed with her gameplay, just a teeny bit. But I am glad I did get her though. So there's at least that. Yeah, reminds me of nothing but Yu-Gi-Oh. Nothing but Yu-Gi-Oh vibes here. I'm loving it. I don't think she's great all around. But I do think that she deserves at least an A. Right here. Weirdly enough, I like Lisa more than Candace. Yeah, I know. It's weird, but that's how I feel. Wait. Because she could be friggin' scary, that's why. That's the one reason. There we go. She gets a little higher on the A tier. All right. I won't lie. Sino. There we go. Sino. The fact that I even struggled to even remember his name says a lot about how I feel about Sino. Now, with that said, and looking at him again, design-wise, yeah, I like it. I like it quite a lot. And story and personality, I mean, it's only okay. Like, I don't think it's something to write home about. But I like it. But I dig his outfit. I dig his animations when it comes to, you know, gameplay and such. Not the greatest, but not that bad either. And so, I believe it's befitting to put him on. Yeah, you know what? Right here, best buds. Yeah, best buds together. That's where I'm gonna put him. Now, next up, Nilou. Ooh, okay. I've been waiting a little bit just to talk about her. Got nothing to say about him. I got a bit to talk about. Nilou. Hang on a sec. So, design-wise, great, absolutely great. I like her. And in terms of story, yeah, I like her too. Honestly, I like her story in. I do believe in one of the quests. Make that two, because not only did she have a story quest, no, a character quest, but she was also involved in the main story. And I like her in the story in the Archon quest, and I especially like her in the in her character quest. So there's that. Plus her animations. Look at that dance. So as such, I think what I'm gonna do with Nilou is this: S tier, but just below Venti. Wait, no. Just below Yanfei. There we go. That makes much more sense. There we go. almost got stupid for a bit. Now, next up, Layla. You know, in terms of gameplay, I don't really feel all that much about Layla. I mean, she's just okay. And then in terms of design, it's fine. Yeah, Layla's fine. I mean, I like her quite a bit. Like, she's a little bit of, just a teeny bit of eye candy. And in terms of story, I mean, the only quest she was in was that Pokemon event. And I think she's only okay there. Although the only real negative I have with Layla is just her voice acting. Honestly, it's a little irritating. Like I don't like the English VA of Layla. I might want to check out the other VAs, but as it stands, yeah, I mean, this is just meh. She's just meh. Nilu mid, to be honest. Bruh. Nah, you don't. Come on, don't say that. I'm gonna put her on C. Oh God, tier expansion. Oh, joyous. Kusanali / Nahida. Oh, jolly. That's the wrong one. Okay. Gameplay wise, she is the most fun I've had for with a character in a long time. In quite a while. And story-wise, I think she is a very compelling character. Probably the most emotional I've ever seen it for a Genshin character in quite a long time. And personality, I mean, how could you say no to that? How could you say no? You're high if you think I'm just gonna put her on A tier or S tier. You're high if you think I'm gonna put her there. Nahida best Archon, no contest? Definitely SS tier. But do I like her more than Eula? Do I like her more than Raiden? I think she belongs here. But I don't know if I like her more than Eula. This is tough. That's tough. Nah, I'm gonna put her on. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I think she deserves to be on the top spot. I'll get back to this. I'll get back to this soon enough. Faruzan or Hatsune Miku. God, I don't even know. I don't even have the character, and I can tell you for sure that, I mean, in terms of like, she's only, I feel like that she only just exists. That's all I feel about Faruzan. I mean, it feels like she doesn't really make that big of an impact compared to other 4-star characters. Maybe it's something I'm missing, but as it stands, I don't like her all that much. I know I joke that she's basically just Hatsune Miku, but quite honestly, she's like here. I think she's just like right around here on C tier. Not D tier, but she's just like there. Only thing saving her is just the Hatsune Miku design, and that's it. And last but not least, Scaramouche / Wanderer / and on my character, I named my character Beta Lin. If you play Tower Fantasy, you'd understand the joke. Skara. Now, I did try him out a little bit, and I think that in terms of gameplay, it's cool. It's cool. I actually do like the mechanic of flying all around. So that there's at least something here. And design wise, I won't lie, I prefer his Fatui outfit more than whatever he has going on here. I actually very much prefer his the design in which we saw the first time around when he was introduced back in 1.1. That said, the outfit, I mean, it's not that bad. Like, yeah, I mean, the outfit that we have here, it's good. It's good. I just think that the his Fatui design is more interesting. It's far interesting compared to what we have here. Story, on the other hand, I think it's good. I think it's Wanderer's design. I think Wanderer's story is very good. Not as good as Nahita's, but you know, I completely forgot he has that smug, shitting grin. Anyway, okay, that knocked it down a point. I forgot that he had that like little shit vibe that he has. All right, well, that knocked it down a point. Okay, but that said, though, gonna put him on. I do think he's an A character. He's definitely an A character. If he had his Fatui design, his original Fatui design, he'd probably be rated a little higher. But that stands. I'm gonna put him right there, just below Lisa. Well, actually, no. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. I think, yeah, you know what? Right here, just below Rosaria and a little above Candace. I think that's where he belongs. And as such, yeah, we finally did it. We managed to complete the tier list as of 3.3. I know that I'm missing characters like Alhaitham and Yao Yao, but unfortunately, they haven't been released yet, so I won't be able to rate them fairly. Same thing with Dia and Baiju. But if I were to rate those 4 characters in particular, just based on the splash art and the in-game designs that we have seen here's how I'll put them. Baiju, I feel that character is. I feel nothing regarding Baiju. I mean, I do like his pet snake. That's at least a design that I haven't seen in a while. At least from any of the characters in Genshin. So that's at least a point. But other than that, I think that Baiju deserves a C. I think he deserves a C. I'd probably put him around where Kaya is, just between. Well, hold on. My fat ass is out of the way. I'd probably put him somewhere between Heizo and Kaya. I think that's where I'm gonna put Baiju if he was in here. Next up, Yao Yao. Yao Yao. I mean, it's yet another little girl character, and I will make a defense on the whole little girl thing, because Yao Yao existed before any of the other characters like Diona and beyond existed. So I'll give Yao Yao a bit of a pass here. With that said, however, I feel that Yao Yao is, at least in terms of design, is okay. It's something that I expect from a little girl character by this point. So on that note, I'll probably, if it were up to me, I'd probably put her somewhere in between Sucrose and Shao. That's where I might put them. Where I might put Yao Yao in. I'll hate them. I like his design. I actually do like his design quite a bit. And I like the fact that I like his personality in the story as well. So if based on that, I'd probably put him around A tier, but on the lower end. I'd probably say just above the Traveler, just above Aether, and just below Yaimiko. I think that's where I'm gonna put Alhaitham then. And then there's Dia. My lord. All right. Design, like top tier design. I love it. Absolutely love it. She's basically just she's basically Beto but on fire. And as such, I shall put her on. And I do like her. And I do like her. Her story. I like her role in the story, at least in the Archon quests. And in the time that we have seen her, I did dig her personality. So as such, I shall put her somewhere on the S rank. On S rank. I don't think SS. If we have a story quest that delves further into Dia's story, I might put her on SS. But for now, I think S should be a safe bet. I'd probably put her just above Zhongli, but just below Fischl. I think that's where I'm gonna put Dia in. If she were to exist. And as such, that's gonna, yeah, we finally managed to do the tier list. Damn, it was such a long time. I think it went on for double the amount. I know that my last tier list lasted for at least an hour. So I imagine this is likely within half an hour to hour 45. I could be miscounting, but I think it's roughly around that much. And yeah, you know what? I think this is more or less how I feel about the characters, and I have no doubt in my mind that my opinions have changed since then, especially with the introduction of new characters and the such. And the thing is, well, I mean, let's just be honest here. There's gonna be more characters coming along in the future. There's no doubt in my mind about that. I mean, there's the characters that I've already mentioned. There's the characters that haven't been announced yet, and or at least announced officially. I should probably put that out there. But other than that, yeah, I think this is more or less how I feel about it. I think this is a great tier list, in my personal opinion. And yeah, that's more or less all there is to it. So if you want, you can go ahead and take a screenshot of that. You can post it on anywhere. Mention me, and yeah, you can ridicule me. You can respect this tier list, whether or not, whether you want to or not. Don't really care all that much. I don't really care all that much about what you do with this tier list. Just do with it as you will. Yeah, and yeah, that's all there is going to be to it about the tier list. So yeah, definitely proud of what we have going on here. Now, all right, that's all there is to it. Me taking a 240p screenshot. You forgot to put Nahida before Eula. Oh, did I? Yes, I did. Hold on a sec. Do I really want to put her above, though? Nah. I think I'm gonna keep it the way it is, because I feel that Eula is a character that I have like the biggest amount of respect for, at least in terms of being a character in. Well, hang on. Damn, I actually think you might be right, actually. The more I think about it, the more I think that between Eula and Nahida, their backstory feels like it's similar. At least in terms of society rejecting them in some fashion. You know what? You know what? You're right. You're right. Can't believe I'm doing this. And there it is. Yeah. I didn't think this would happen, but here we are. Eula actually got... Nahida actually beat out to Eula. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Definitely, honestly, I think Kusanali definitely deserves to be up there. Alright, well in that case then, here you go. Here you go, another screenshot. Take two, everybody. Take two. Yeah, again, do with it as you will. You can go ahead and link me into like whatever you want. Just be nice about it. All right. Yeah, that's the revised tier list, and I'm definitely now I think that the tier list is now perfect. Yes, you want to. She'll change Irminsul. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. All right. Okay, and with that said, now unfortunately, I did say that I did promise that I was going to, now I did say I was gonna play like some TCG, but unfortunately, I mean it's already 6:31 on my time right here, so I'm gonna have to start wrapping things up right now, because I do want to finish up a video that I'm gonna post tomorrow. So that said, yeah, that's all. So tomorrow, video upload, and then on Saturday is going to be the return of Mass Effect. I'm gonna try my damnedest to finish up my grind on you know the on planet resources and such and the such. I'm gonna try, but there's no guarantee that I'll be able to do every single little thing, because you know I'm afraid of trying to accidentally continue quests. That's more or less what there is to it. Sunday, some Tower Fantasy, and then Monday, another YouTube video, and then we'll see what happens after. So with that said, yeah, thank you very much for tuning to the stream. We really appreciate you coming down, hanging out, and all that jazz. And until next time, take care.